Hi, this is the final presentation on the Brownie Baker case by Team 38. Group member Robert Gibbons, Jiaming Zhu, Nicholas Iglesias, Mark Gisbert, Davis Dugan. After reading about the Brownie Baker situation, our group comes up with some solutions for the issue. One of the issues is that the company is having a hard time communicating with Laotian employees. The other issue is that the company is trying to find ways to motivate employees. According to these issues, we have the solution. In order to work more efficiently with Laotian employees, we recommend holding weekly meetings to improve communication, learn how Laotian employees work differently, hold potluck dinners and obtain feedbacks during the dinner, and ask Laotian employees to vote for a representative for more efficient communication. The reason for having weekly meetings is straightforward. Employees don't need to wait for a long time to communicate with management, and the management can notify employees about new policies and changes and make employees feel like they belong to the company instead of just being a worker who bake cookies every day. Working with Laotian employees is pretty different from working with American employees. Laotians prefer resolve conflicts through a third party. When talking to them, you need to pay attention to their body languages because words can mean totally opposite meanings with different body languages. In Laotian culture, punctuality is not as highly regarded in Western society, so it is important to emphasize on the time of the meeting. For example, when telling them about meeting at 9 a.m., it is better to say, everybody needs to be here before 9 a.m. It is important to keep physical distance with Laotian employees, especially for female. And finally, use simple English. Talk as if you're talking to a baby. The Laotians are indirect. It takes them longer to talk about business. Therefore, it is easier to get feedbacks if they are already relaxed. Potluck dinners are great because not only do they bring employees closer, but also give management an opportunity to get feedbacks. Now, who doesn't want to have control over their future? Allowing Laotian employees to vote for a person who speaks for them and will make them feel that they have control over the job. And better yet, it shows that the company cares about them. Here we have some additional information about the Laotian culture, their history, tradition, and religion. There are two portions to this incentive plan. The first recommendation is that we want to start a profit sharing program with the employees. How this program is going to work is by setting goals for each department, such as baking department, shipping department. If these goals are met or exceeded, then employees will receive a percentage of the profit. This is going to make employees wanting to work for the company harder and longer because this increases their pay compared to when not having the goal. As you can see from the chart here, when a poll was taken, most employees prefer the profit sharing program to any other type of incentive program. Now, there are some advantages and disadvantages to this profit sharing plan. The advantages are by doing so, company will bring groups of employees together working towards a common goal, building teamwork. This will also help employees focus on profitability. And the cost of implementing this plan is actually not a lot. Most of the cost comes from the increased revenue that will be generated by meeting the goals, and it enhances commitment to the organization goals. However, there are some disadvantages. The pay of each employee might move up and down every month, and employees might focus only on the goal of profitability and ignoring the quality of the product. Let's say in the baking department, employees, in order to meet the numbers, they ignore the quality of the cookies. This could do damage to the company. And for smaller companies, these plans may result in drastic swing in earning for employees, which may make it more difficult for them to manage their finances. Adherence to the FLSA requires that employers recalculate the employees' regular rate. Based on the way that Laotian communicates, a profit-sharing incentive program is better because their culture is highly based around the group effort rather than the individual effort. The second portion of the incentive program is to start giving employees paydays off to allow employees to spend time with their family and do whatever they want. It would be up to the supervisor to decide which employee are going to go above and beyond, but the idea behind it is to reward employees who goes above and beyond what is asked of them.